This is Dr. Matt Polacheck right here, Matthew Polacheck. He's the program director for the Center for Discovery. This is a perfect fit, is it not?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just to separate the family, and I see the same thing you do, a smart, wonderful young woman that I think she'll blossom at Center for Discovery. And, you know, what we can do is get a full evaluation and work on her self-esteem and coping skills like you had mentioned, and then we can slowly integrate the family back together, and I just think it's a great fit. And I think not only does she need it, I think that she really deserves it.
Matt Polacheck is from the Center for Discovery. It's right here in Southern California. Matt, talk about this.
Yeah, I agree. You know, in observations, you know, I see this beautiful home with this music room. Well, she doesn't play music. I see this ballet room. Well, she doesn't do ballet. I see this gym room. Right. She's not an athlete. We got to find you, and we got to discover you and empower you and build your self-esteem and your identity. And this is just an incredible opportunity for you to focus on you and get away from the drama with the school, the issues with mom and dad, and take the opportunity for yourself.
I was most concerned with Katie and her mom, Lisa. I felt the best place for Katie was residential therapy at the Center for Discovery. My resource team met with Katie and Lisa in the green room to discuss this option.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Polacheck. I'm the director at Center for Discovery.
Nice to meet you.
So Dr. Phil and I talked, and we think the best recommendation for her is to go into a center where she can get some really tight help, but I really need you to want to do it.
That's what made me feel like I'm...
This down and do it in a loving way. This is Dr. Matt Polacheck right here. Raise your hand, Matt, so they see you. He's the program director at Center for Discovery. We have worked with them. It is a structured therapeutic residential treatment center, and it's got a 17-year legacy of working with troubled, out-of-control teens and their family. Matt, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I mean, she's an incredible young woman. Obviously, you know, building a good self-esteem and identity, and, you know, learning from you, Dr. Phil, about the young 16-year-old brain and the pruning process. There's a lot of optimism here, but I do think she needs, you know, a loving, safe, therapeutic environment to deal with the part of the substance abuse stuff, self-esteem and identity, and some of the family dynamics. And I think she, you know, we can give her the help she needs.
Matthew, do you believe, Dr. Polacheck, that this is a situation that requires your intervention?
Yeah, we need to break this cycle, and we need to separate the two of them and then reintegrate them and work on the communication. And
but you understand, she has as much work to do as she does. She has to be as involved and learn how to parent as she does, or you're going to send her right back to the toxic environment.
Correct.
In my opinion, your belligerent, arrogant, defiant attitude that nobody's going to tell me what to do is you just met some old boy that's calling your bluff. I asked the person sitting next to Frank Lawless there is Dr. Matt Polacheck, who I also know extremely well. And he's the medical director for the Center for Discovery. Doctor, don't you think she deserves a break here?
Yeah, and what I've learned today, you know, the programs in the past have been about stabilizing in drug use, but that's not the only problem. We've got you know, family issues and coping skills and self-esteem and building a healthy identity, and it's a bigger issue that we got to work through here, not just drugs and alcohol.
Out there, you know it, you know it, and you know it. Don't let that happen. I'm going to offer you an alternative. I asked Dr. Matt Polacheck to be here today. He's sitting right there. Raise your hand, Matt, so I can see you real quick. He's the program director for the Center for Discovery. Dr. Polacheck, am I describing this accurately?
Yeah, you're spot on. I really think that the separation would be great, a chance for him to work on his identity and learn to love himself. I think he really deserved this opportunity, and Dr. Phil is so generously providing it.
What do you... Matthew is from the Center for Discovery. And the Center for Discovery is in Whittier, California. Will you participate in this?
Yes.
Leaning forward into it.
Yes, sir.
Matt, am I reading this right?
Yeah, I think we start today. I mean, we're at a real crossroads here, and I think with, you know, Center for Discovery's help and everyone willing to participate, we attack this head on. You know, we have an intensive program, outpatient program, where you're going to get parenting training. We're going to do a lot of group therapy, a lot of family therapy, and it's time to work.
I think that's what we need to do. And Dr. Matthew Polacheck, program director, is here. Matt, what do you think?
Yeah, she'd be a great fit. We haven't... she'd be a great fit for our, an all-girls facility with an all-female staff. So, and kind of focusing on building a healthy identity as a 12-year-old versus, you know, what's going on.
Matt, is this a good fit for her?
Yeah, she'd be an ideal fit for our transitions program at Center for Discovery. And our experts, you know, it's a warm, supportive environment where she can really thrive and focus on her identity. And to me, the self-esteem piece is really important, and get her going in the right direction in life.
This is Dr. Polacheck. Matt, how are you?
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for doing this. He's been here listening this whole time. Do you agree with me that she needs a break from this?
Yes, yes. And we could, you know, separate her from the issue, provide her structure, kind of work on the underlying issues, deal with the drug and alcohol issues, and get her the help she needs.
Now, will you do this?
Absolutely.
If I take my daughter home, she's going to die. I was coming here to get answers from you because I don't know what to do.
Well, the answers that you're getting from... This is Matt Polacheck right here. Matt, raise your hand. It's Matt Polacheck here. He's from a place out here in California called the Center for Discovery. I want to introduce you guys to Matt and let you talk backstage. But going home with her, to me, is not an option.
Center for Discovery is a residential center. It's a house that people go to discover themselves and build their self-esteem and their identity.
So do I have to go? Or am I being forced?
We did not bring you here to send you away.
Well then, don't send me away.
We brought you here to get help for our family.
A special thanks to Dr. Polacheck from the Center for Discovery for their outstanding ability to help troubled kids and their family, and to West Shield, the experts in transporting teens.